Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to Coffee Nuance, where we tackle the truth head on, no matter whose feathers get ruffled. Now, let's talk about a little thing called context in politics. It's a word that some conveniently seem to forget when it serves their agenda. So, we've all seen the media circus that is social media, where politicians and their campaigns play a dangerous game of cut and paste with videos. But here's the rub. They cherry pick the juiciest bits and leave us with a half-baked narrative. It's like giving us a book, but ripping out the chapters that don't fit your story. Enter the latest act, starring the Biden campaign and the DNC. That's right, the Democratic National Committee. They put on a show with a video of Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. But guess what's missing? Yep, you guessed it. Good old context. It's like watching a movie with crucial scenes deleted, leaving us all scratching our heads. Now, it's not rocket science, folks. If you want to be treated fairly, then treat others fairly too. But it seems like some in the media and the Democratic camp have a different playbook. If it were the other way around, if someone that did this to Biden, the outrage would be louder than, well, the outrage would be really loud. Okay, let's just put it that way. They snipped away Greene's mention of socialism faster than a politician running for re-election. But let's face it, if this happened to Biden, oh boy, they'd be howling fake news from the rooftops. It's like a double standard on TRT. Look, I'm all for holding politicians accountable, but we need to hold ourselves to the same standard. They edited out socialism, criticism, and left us with a watered-down version of the truth. So, to the media and the Democrats, here's a friendly reminder. Let's practice what we preach. If we want honesty and integrity in politics, then let's not turn a blind eye when it's convenient for us. It's time to stop playing political games and start treating everyone with equal scrutiny. But the circus doesn't end there. They also trimmed away Greene's negative comments about Biden, his party, and his supporters. It's like reading a restaurant review where all the bad reviews were deleted. I mean, come on, folks. Let's be consistent. Give us the full picture, not just a version that fits your narrative. It's time to say no more to this selective editing and yes to real, honest, and transparent politics. So next time you see a video edited with more jump cuts than an Edgar Wright film and zero context, remember, this is probably a lie. Let's hold ourselves accountable, practice what we preach, and show that we can rise above these partisan games. Remember, hypocrisy never wins in the long run. So let's break this vicious cycle and strive for a more honest and accountable political landscape. And don't tell me it's okay this time because this is the most important election ever for the 10th time in a row. If that were the case, we'd have better candidates. My name's Tom Coffey. This is the Coffee Nuance Show. Best censored commentary and news show live. Right now, flame on. So here we are. It's a Friday, and you know what that means. You know what that means. It's a Fact Check Friday, and we're going to check this Biden ad. And first I want you to watch it. And I want to put it in a little context. Obviously, some people are going to find this funny, and they will say, oh, this is like a late-night comedy bit. Where obviously everyone should know that this is a joke. But there's no punchline, there's no laugh track, there's nothing to indicate that this is a joke. So I just want to play the video for you first, and then let's talk about it.
Joe Biden had the largest public investment in social infrastructure and environmental programs that is actually finishing what FDR started, that LBJ expanded on, and Joe Biden is attempting to complete programs to address education, medical medical care, urban problems, rural poverty, transportation, Medicare, Medicaid, labor unions. And he still is working on it.
Okay, so that's the ad. That is the ad. And clearly, like every single line, there was a cut. There was a cut. And there's zero context at all to this. In her actual talk, she talked about socialism. She had a bit where she started every sentence with, "You might be a pedophile if," she was talking about the current president. That was all cut out of it. And I understand if you're a fan of Joe Biden, I hear that there are a few out there somewhere. Or if you're a person that doesn't care for MTG. There's a few more of those, I believe. You don't care that she's been taken out of context. You think it's funny. Ha ha ha. We've chopped up this clip to make it sound like she's endorsing Joe Biden. Or she's saying that these policies are bad. Okay? You don't get any of that without any of the context from the speech for which she was giving this. Zero context. And the thing is, if you cut somebody, and like every one of those lines was a snippet. That was not just a straight thing. That is very edited. There are, at least a dozen cuts in that small piece. But if you're going to cut somebody like that, you should at least show them so you can see that there are jump cuts. But they didn't do that. This is really, really dishonest. And I would like to say that I would expect better from the Biden campaign, but I don't. And I don't expect better from anyone else's campaign either. Just to be clear. And, some people, maybe some people in my family might say, "Hey, Tom, how come you did this about a Joe Biden ad? How come you're not doing this on the other side?" And the point is, if someone edited Joe Biden in this way, if somebody in the right edited Joe Biden this way, it would be front page news. It would be on every single network. They'd be talking about it nonstop. The ladies of The View would say, "Can you believe that they edited him to make him sound like he was saying something different than what he was saying?" It would be everywhere. So obviously I can't do that, right? I can only work with what's available. And this is what came out this week. It did get, how many views did this get already? I think it was in the article here. I don't know. Like 40 million views this has already received. So a lot of people have seen it, and a lot of people don't know that it was all chopped up. A lot of people don't know that the message is totally out of context. Now, I can understand, right? And there was a laugh track, right? That would be a funny thing to do because everyone would be in on it. They would know that, we're taking them out of context. In fact, I think Jimmy Fallon had a bit years ago where he would play clips totally out of context. And that's funny, right? If you know that it's a joke. But when you do it straight, when you do it like it was done in this ad, I find it despicable. And I still haven't seen any, community notes on it. Just terrible. Oh, what's going on with Rumble? Have we paused? Nope. Okay. Sometimes I look over and I see we're paused, but we're not paused. We're doing great. Anyway, it's a Friday. It's a Fact Check Friday. That's the fact check today. And I think going forward, you should assume that every single political ad that you see from here on out is just a lie. From anyone. from both sides or all sides, they're all lies. But this one I think is especially atrocious in my humble opinion. But stick around for the after show. I'll be going through all of your comments on Rumble and on YouTube. That's where the comments are. But first up, the first story that we're going to get to today is about something that may affect every single one of us. That's right. It's a UPS may go on strike. So, UPS workers heading for a strike asking, what can Brown do for you? Well, apparently caused the biggest work stoppage in 50 years. Labor standoff chaos. That's what it can do. So here's the story. Approximately 340,000 UPS employees are moving closer and closer to a strike, the largest in over 50 years. They're negotiating with UPS over pay and benefits for part-time workers. A strike could disrupt package deliveries and have a significant economic implications. The outcome may impact the U.S. labor movement and influence labor standards nationwide. So from what I've heard, the employees voted on this, and nearly all of them voted in favor of a strike. This could be coming, and not only will it affect UPS, not only will it affect your deliveries for products that you may buy online, have delivered, it's going to affect a lot of small businesses as well that rely on UPS. That's just going to be terrible. Now, it is a good thing that we do have some competition. There are options. I guess there are other delivery services that can be used. But this is really going to affect a lot more people and businesses than you may realize. We might not even have the imagination to know how big of an effect that this is going to have on everyone. Now, when it comes down to, hey, Tom, do you support a strike? Do you not support a strike? I'll be honest, I don't even know anything about it. I don't know about it. Haven't looked into it. I don't get that much, actually, from UPS. So it, for me personally, doesn't affect me. But I know that it will affect a lot of people. And I don't like that. But I want to support workers as well. However, I really don't have enough information, and I'm not just going to come down on one side or the other. I'm not just going to say, well, the workers are always right. The workers are always right to strike. Because sometimes they're not. Many times they are. I don't know in this case. But you can let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I look forward to reading those. Next up, another big business and some changes coming to it that may affect you. Longer bumpers coming next week because I need time to sip my coffee between stories. Walmart's cutting its online subscription price in half for those on government assistance. It's like retail therapy, now with a welfare discount. Yeah, Walmart, the nation's largest retailer, has cut the price of its online subscription service, Walmart Plus, in half for people on government assistance. The service will cost $49 a year for eligible individuals and include perks like free grocery deliveries and access to streaming services. Walmart aims to attract more members and compete with Amazon Prime, which also offers discounts to government assistance recipients. This move's come as low-income shoppers face financial pressure after pandemic-era SNAP benefits expired and inflation increased on essential goods. So I think that this is kind of exciting. I don't use Walmart. I don't go to Walmart. They closed the Walmarts here in Portland, although in the suburbs, there's still a Walmart Supercenter, like out on the east side. I'm not really a Walmart guy. I don't go there. But this just might get me on board. This service, it's $100 a year for most people. But if you're receiving government assistance, it's half that. And free grocery delivery. I like the idea of free grocery delivery. I've never had my groceries delivered before. And, you know, most of the time I like to just go grocery shopping myself. I like to go often. I may go just about every day just to get out and do something, right? And buy some fresh produce. But when you think about the time that it takes to go to the grocery store, now when I go to the grocery store, like I quit going to a big discount grocery near me because the lines are always so long. And even going through the self-checkout, the lines are long. It's just not worth my time, right? I'm like, okay, well, I'll just pay more. I'll go to a different store where that I don't have to stand in line. But this idea of just having your groceries delivered, not having to spend that time, not having to spend the gas to go there, not being stressed out, standing in line, I might become a Wally World shopper. I don't know. Now, I would like to learn more about it. You know, I do like to pick my own produce, but... you know, I guess you make some trade-offs when you're doing this, but I'm thinking that this could be real beneficial. Now, I don't know if there's a minimum order or whatever, but, you know, if I could just get online and click the produce that I need, you know, send me some lettuce and some tomatoes and some red onion and some mushrooms and the whole thing. Bunch of bananas, and I don't have to drive. Someone delivers it to me. Man, that might be worth $100 a year, right? For this service. And they do throw in Paramount Plus as a streaming service. I looked up some of the shows that are available on Paramount Plus. They have like hundreds of them. I scrolled through, you know, it's alphabetized. I got down to about M or something. I didn't see anything I actually cared about. So the streaming service, I don't know that it would do anything for me, but the free deliveries and just not having to drive, I don't know. This might be the future. This might be the future for me. I don't know. Have you had deliveries, groceries delivered? And let me know how that works out, because I'd like to know. Because it's something I'm seriously considering now. Anyway, let's get to the next story about everyone's favorite actress, Hollywood actress, Gwyneth Paltrow. You won't believe who's making a splash in California's cannabis market. It's none other than Gwyneth Paltrow. She's selling weed-infused sparkling water, and it's flying off the shelves. Move over, Goop. It's time for Snoop Goop, right? The actress turned ganja entrepreneur is definitely taking her high-spirations to the next new level. I can't help these bad jokes. I can't help it. Anyway, actress Gwyneth Paltrow is quietly dominating California's struggling cannabis market with her co-owned brand, Cann, C-A-N-N. The cannabis-infused sparkling waters with low THC content are selling exceptionally well, surpassing other celebrity brands and non-celebrity cannabis products. Despite the challenges in the industry, Paltrow's investment in Cannes has proven successful, making her a prominent player in the market. So I was looking at just the popularity of the Gwyneth Paltrow brand of cannabis. It's off the charts. Selling like literally like 25 times the amount of just the regular cannabis products that aren't celebrity endorsed. It tells you that celebrity endorsements mean a lot, or certain celebrity endorsements mean a lot. I don't think that a celebrity endorsing marijuana would do anything for me. I don't think I'd go in and say, oh, Seth Rogen endorses this one. Well, then I'll pay extra. I'll pay a premium for the Seth Rogen weed. I don't think so. But yeah, and I didn't even know they had cannabis infused sparkling water. It's probably expensive, I'm guessing, but I don't know. It's probably too much for me. I'm kind of cheap when it comes to beverages. I like coffee. I'll spend money on my coffee, but sparkling water, I don't know. We'll have to see. But tell me, have you tried cannabis infused sparkling water? Because I'd like to know what someone thinks about it. I've never tried it. Do you think that she's so big just because she has a certain following amongst women? Is that why she's so big, or is it just overall everybody loves Gwyneth? I don't know. I haven't really thought about her much, and I can't even remember the last movie I've seen her in. But good for her. She found a way to to make it. I wish I could have a celebrity endorsed product, but I'd have to be a celebrity first, right? But I think I'd like to endorse some products. I think that'd be fun. But anyway, that's Gwyneth. Let me know what you think about that. And lastly, let's get to some good news. Folks, I saw this TikTok sensation Leslie Dart planting 4,545 trees in a single day. And here I am struggling to keep a single houseplant alive. I mean, this woman's putting my green thumb to shame. But hey, at least I can say I'm doing my part for reforestation, just a bit more on the micro scale. So here's the story. Leslie Dart, a recent aerospace manufacturing graduate, gained fame on TikTok for planting 4,445 trees in a day. Despite not being a forester, she takes up tree planting as a summer job for university students. This work is mandated with logging and has resulted in 372,290 trees planted over 3 summers. The job can be challenging but rewarding, and it has contributed to significant reforestation efforts in Canada's western province. So here, let me show you one of the little videos of her just walking and planting very quickly. So I think what's kind of cool about this story is, there's probably other people that are doing this, but she was able to find a way to share this with the world. And if you're an attractive woman and you're young and you're on TikTok, that's a way to get lots of views. And she's been able to do that to amass quite a following. But it also is a way, to let people know about this. I was surprised that I didn't know that people were planting trees like this. So I learned something. You would think with the climate crisis that everyone's talking about, we would spend more time and more energy on reforestation, right? You would think that that would be a big deal. And now, probably, I'm sure we have robots that could just go out and just plant fields of trees. No problem whatsoever. I think we should do that. I think we should do that. You know, Portland is one of the nicknames. Portland has many nicknames, but one of the nicknames is Stump Town, because when Portland was settled, it was nothing but a forest, and they chopped all the trees down. There were stumps everywhere, hence Stump Town. You know, we did that in the U.S., the settlers in the U.S. We took out all kinds of forests as a way to, improve things. But now that we've done that, we can go back and we can replant. I think we should. That would be something that I think we ought to get behind. And for all the people that are talking about how, this is the hottest year in the history of the planet, asterisk, since we started keeping track in 1981, that planting trees would be one of the biggest things that we can do for that. But then on the other hand, wait a minute, I'm confused, because I thought trees release carbon dioxide, and aren't they telling us that carbon dioxide is bad for global warming? I don't know. I'm confused about this whole thing. I would have thought that more trees would be more good, but I don't know. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Stick around for the after show. I'll be going through all your comments, and I'll be back on Monday with another video. I hope you all have an awesome weekend, and I will see you next time. Peace. Thanks for sticking around for the after show. I appreciate that greatly. Boom. After show. There we go. Duggo, thank you for the $5 tip. It's Friday. Hit us with that fact check. Well, you got your fact check, and I appreciate the tip. And I believe, I don't know. But I believe you can also tip on YouTube now. I think. I'm not sure. No one's done it yet, so I'm not sure if that's possible. But I think so. As an edit and understanding of who MTG is, it is pretty funny. They're using the edit is... let's see. However, they're using the edit is disgusting in a way. But you need a laugh track. You need someone to let you know that they've edited it, right? Like that's what they need to do. Otherwise, it's just a lie. To be honest, kind of on board for the UPS strike, since I've learned that they don't have AC in their trucks. I don't know how you could have AC in those UPS trucks. One, now I don't know about you, but all the UPS trucks I've seen don't even have doors. It's just like open, right? You can't really have AC if you don't have doors. And plus you're stopping and, you're getting in and out all the time. So, I don't know. I had groceries delivered once during the C-19 shutdown. Discovered I like to pick produce out myself. Well, thank you for that point of view, Duggo. It is something that we do, right? We go and we we look at the produce and we choose the one that looks good. In all honesty, though, is there really that big a difference? I mean, we hope they don't give us some bad ones, right? But I don't know that there's that much of a difference between, a really pretty onion and an onion that might have a blemish on it. It's not that big a deal. We'll change the trucks. They're driving around in triple-digit heat around here. Yeah, so again, I don't know what it's like where you are. We rarely get triple-digit heat here in Portland, ever, right? I mean, most of the year it's raining, right? So, yeah. So I don't know what that's like. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really have much of an opinion on that. I think if he had doors, it would just cause a lot more problems. I don't know. I don't know. It makes it sound like I'm like excusing the way they've set things up at UPS. I don't mean it that way, but I kind of like efficiency, and having no doors seems to be a lot more efficient. I don't know. Tom is being the propaganda police. I'm trying. Uh-oh, getting choppy. Was it a choppy stream today? I'll look at the recording to see what it was like. I don't buy stuff online. Don't expect to be affected. Surely this will be good for climate change. Yeah, I'm just so done with retail now. I'm just so done with retail. I think I told you a while ago when I went in Target and everything is locked up. Everything is in these big, stupid plastic boxes. I am done. I'm done with that store. Because I'm not carrying some big, stupid plastic box. Well, they had big boxes with a pair of socks inside. And you had to carry the thing and have someone unlock it for you. No. I don't know. I do most of my grocery shopping through Amazon Fresh. I couldn't go back. I have never used Amazon Fresh. And it's something that I need to look at. Tom, you might lose whatever patient skills you've developed. I'm pretty patient on camera. I think in real life, I'm not as much sometimes. I do Instacart, though the last couple years, the quality of service has definitely deteriorated. I would specifically avoid anything that Seth Rogen endorses, even weed. Okay, there we go. What, Gwenneth has a big following among women? Thought it would be men. Actually, I don't know. I would assume, she's got this goop, luxury, like women's stuff, homeware stuff. I thought it was mainly women were into that, but I don't know. Technically, you're a niche internet micro celebrity. Okay. I like that. I will a niche internet micro celebrity. Thank you. Well, I'll take that. I wonder what conversations with tree planting lady are like. Does she wax philosophical, or is she as exciting as watching grass grow? I don't know. I haven't seen enough of her little videos. Most of them she's not talking. A lot of times there will be, some music and whatnot. No one says trees release carbon dioxide, they decrease it. Oh, is that what they do? Yeah, again. Yeah, they take in carbon dioxide and then they release oxygen, right? See, I totally got that backwards. Thank you for setting me straight on that. I must not be thinking all that well today. Yeah, so we should have a lot more trees. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We need more trees. If there's the big global warming, climate change, everything like that, more trees, more better. So why aren't we planting more trees? I knew that was it. Yeah. Trees release oxygen. Carbon dioxide is what they breathe in. Yes. Oh, see, so... I knew that. I don't know why. I thought things opposite for a thing. But that's the thing. When you're on camera, I guess, you can be wrong. I guess if you're not on camera, you can be wrong too. But yeah, I can't go back now forever. It's out there that I said trees release carbon dioxide. What an idiot. Yeah, anyway. Should they have no heat either? Oh, talking about the trucks. I don't know. I haven't really thought much about delivery trucks. Old-time stores have everything behind the counter, and the grocer got things for the customer. Well, I don't shop at old-time stores, so I don't know about that. It's Friday. You're allowed to be burnt out. I am a tad bit burnt out. I did teach 2 classes already this morning, 2 fitness classes already this morning. So I'm a bit tired. So anyway, but yeah, that's all we got today. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Do something cool. Get out there. Enjoy the oxygen of the trees. and I'll be back on Monday. Until then, peace.